Knowing you have a problem with debt, either personally or relating to a business, is the first step in getting a solution. The second step is knowing who to trust with solving your problem. They say that bad things happen when good people do nothing. Well, at Worrells, we can't let untrustworthy advisors cause harm to people financially or otherwise without sharing our outrage and getting the message out. Who you trust with your finances is the most critical decision you can make. So, what's the big deal? As a national firm of insolvency practitioners, we're disturbed to see the damage that bad advice is causing. As bankruptcy trustees and registered liquidators, we are constantly working with people amid a financial crisis. We also work with people before a financial challenge becomes a crisis, giving them the tools and knowledge they need. But the bad advice being taken is making our job harder. It's making the solution harder to find, and on a personal level, harder to be the person to explain the effects of taking bad advice, let alone making people aware of the potential consequences of contravening the law. The Australian Financial Security Authority outlined some examples in their YouTube video, Bankruptcy Advice, Untrustworthy Advisors, which include a lump sum payment of $20,000 to get out of bankruptcy in 6 months, reorganising your affairs to protect your property from creditors, telling you that your credit rating will not be impacted. And in the corporate space, the Australian Securities and Investments Commission advise against becoming victim to illegal Phoenix activity by looking out for people who cold call companies in trouble, use a friendly valuer who gives a low valuation for the company's assets, use a friendly liquidator who won't investigate, recover assets or report their findings to ASIC and creditors, advise companies to appoint a dummy director or director for hire. Usually, they're a relative or someone with no knowledge of the company. Use a Phoenix operator or a controlling mind who evades tax and other obligations through the deliberate liquidation of related corporate trading entities. All government bodies and professional memberships in the insolvency industry are repeatedly lamenting that the pre-insolvency industry is not regulated. At Worrells, our partners are registered bankruptcy trustees and liquidators who are professional members of the Australian Restructuring Insolvency and Turnaround Association. We are regulated, subject to a high level of scrutiny to comply, and live by the professional code of conduct. We're also people who want to help. We know the pressures and complexity of insolvency, and we know them well. Worrells has been providing insolvency services to people and businesses for over 45 years. Insolvency law, both personal and corporate, is designed to give relief, not punish, and certainly not to cause more damage to people's lives. Make sure you get advice from a firm you can trust.